Hello everyone and welcome to today's class. Today we are going to be looking at CTEs in SQL, also known as Common Table Expression. The last time we looked at the where clause and how to filter columns and rows in SQL, and then the like clause and rest of that. Today we're going to see what the CTEs are and how we can use them. So like the name goes, they are essential tools, like the name goes, common table expressions. They are essential tools that help us in simplifying complex SQL queries and making them more readable. They also help with hierarchical data or hierarchical data representation, which improves code reusability and simplifies maintenance of these codes. Now, these CTEs, they are defined using the with clause, and they are used within the execution scope of either the select, insert, update, or delete statements. We're going to look at how the syntax goes. Okay, if you want to write anything using the CTE, first of all, like I said, they are defined using the with clause. So you start with this with. You start with, and then the CTE name, whatever name you want to give the CTE, whatever name you want to give your common table expression. It could be any name. You choose any name that you want to give your expression, all right, your table expression. So let's say with CTE, this is how I'm just giving an example of how the syntax is written. The CTE name comes this way, then you open your parentheses. Remember, they help in simplifying complex queries, or everything that you're going to write inside these braces would, the CTE name that you have given to that the CTE name, yes, would hold all the query that you have inside the braces. They work more like subqueries, but they are better than subqueries because you don't need to keep repeating those codes again and again. All you need to do is just to call your CTE name, all right, the name that you have used to hold in all these queries, and it will perform the function that you want it to perform. So you open your braces and then you write in your select query. If it is a select statement that you want to use, write in your select query, all right, with the CTE name, as you have to put as here, as, all right. Then you write in your select query, okay, from the table that you want to select it from whichever table that you want to select it from table, okay, from table, and then you close it. Okay, then you come down. After this, you now write the main query. Okay, you now write the main query using the CTE name now. So look at how it goes. You now say select, probably all, select all from where? From the CTE name. Right. Now, this CTE name contains what you want to run in this SQL environment. It could be a complex query, it could be a simple query, it could be whatever it is, but everything that is inside here is now contained. This CTE name now holds everything that is inside this query. So you say select all, or you can say select the different columns. It depends on what you want to select. You can select all, or you select columns from the CTE name. CTE underscore name, and then you run it. When you run it, it will give you exactly what you want. Okay, now let's see a practical example using what we already have. Okay, let's delete this. Okay, let's delete this, and let's say we want to know the the people whose age fall under people whose age fall under 45, okay, in our two tables. Remember, we already have two tables running. We go back to this place. First of all, before you do anything, because this has been off, you run the database that you want to use, so that the memory will understand that, okay, this is what you want to do. All right, so we say, let's use this one. Let's see, want to use, let's use this one. Okay, this same query that we run here, let's use this. Copy. Let's copy this and go down here, and let's say with CTE, let's say CTE underscore employee. That's the name that we want to give our CTE employee as. We open braces. Okay, we want to select few of the columns, not all of the columns. Let's say we want to select first name, first underscore name, comma, last name, last underscore name, and then we want to select again the age. Remember, we want to know people that their ages are under 45 from employees. Then we run it on join on the both tables that we have. We run it on join here. Okay, on join, okay, where the age is less than, where the age is less than 45, right? And then we close it. When we close this, remember the syntax. We now write the main query. You don't run this. We now write the main query. Now we now say select all. We've been using small letters, so let's continue with the small letters. Select all from CTE underscore employee, and then we close this. We close this and then we run it. You see, everybody whose ages are under 45, that is what we have here in the both tables. Everybody whose ages are under 45, that is what we have here. Ella Anderson, Diane Peterson, David Jones, Ella Anderson. Okay, both tables. Okay, so he repeated each of these tables here for us. Okay, so this is how to use your CTE. You see that everything that you have done, all the codes, all whatever expression that you wanted to have here, you have stored it under your CTE. Okay, everything here, and then you just select all, or you could select the columns. And then just from CTE and run it. I hope this helps. I hope we understand how to use these expressions. They are quite simple. They help simplify our codes and help make it more readable. Thank you.